Sit back and enjoy an hour of fascinating facts you didn't know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started. The edge of the pupil is delimited by the iris, whose structure includes folds and crypts visible in its innermost zone. These formations do not protrude, but they generate a relief that may appear fibrous when observed closely. The iris stroma, composed of connective tissue and blood vessels, contributes to this texture. Flying noodles are a curious culinary technique originating from China. They consist of hanging raw noodles over a structure. Then boiling oil is sprayed on them to cook them. The heat hardens them in a suspended position. The result is visually striking and rigid. Although they are not always eaten, they are popular at gastronomic fairs. The tongue of toads has a unique texture and an extremely fast capture mechanism. When hunting, they extend their tongue in less than 1/100th of a second. The sticky saliva helps trap prey effectively. Their tongue appears liquid in motion because of its speed and flexibility. After capturing their prey, they retract it with great strength to swallow it. This process allows them to feed on insects and other small animals. Hyperrealistic babies, known as reborn dolls, imitate newborns with great precision. They are made of silicone or vinyl, materials that replicate the texture of human skin. Every detail, from the eyes to the nails, is carefully designed to achieve realism. Some have manually implanted hair and visible wrinkles and veins. In addition to being collectible, they are used in emotional therapy, as they can provide comfort in situations of grief or anxiety. Cockatoos can dance to the rhythm of music, adjusting their movements to the tempo of a song. A study with the cockatoo snowball demonstrated this ability, once thought to be exclusive to humans. Their auditory capacity allows them to imitate sounds and movements with precision. Boston Dynamics has developed robots capable of performing complex movements, including dancing. Models such as Atlas and Spot have starred in viral videos with surprising choreographies. Mosquito magnet devices use carbon dioxide and chemical attractants to capture mosquitoes. At a Coast Guard station in the Bahamas, one of these devices trapped 1.5 million mosquitoes in 6 days. The trap generates carbon dioxide to attract them and then vacuums them into a net where they dehydrate and die. Suidu is a traditional Chinese dish known as the hardest plate in the world because it is made with polished river stones. They are stir-fried with oil, garlic, and peppers, absorbing the flavor of the seasonings. Instead of eating them, diners suck the sauce and then discard the stones. Hence its name's meaning, to suck and discard. Each sunflower head can contain between 500 and 2,000 seeds, depending on the variety and growing conditions. In small-scale production, the harvest can be done manually with simple tools. Egg-eating snakes belong to the genus Dasypeltis and some species to the genus Elecistodon. They have no teeth because their diet consists exclusively of eggs. Their jaws and necks are extremely flexible, allowing them to swallow eggs larger than their heads. The Burmese snub-nosed monkey was discovered in 2010 in the Kachin state of Myanmar. It is a rare primate with a flat nose and pale face, making it unique in its genus. It inhabits remote mountain forests, making it difficult to study. Its population is small and endangered due to deforestation and hunting. It is protected under conservation programs. It has dark fur and a diet based on leaves and fruits. The water spider, known as Argyronida aquatica, is an expert diver. It captures air bubbles from the surface and transports them to its underwater refuge. This refuge, called a diving bell, allows it to breathe underwater. Its body is covered with water-repellent hairs that facilitate the process. Kopi Luwak coffee is one of the most exclusive and expensive varieties in the world. It originates from Southeast Asia, especially Indonesia. Its production process is unique, as the coffee beans are eaten by the civet, a mammal that selects the best fruits. During digestion, enzymes in the civet's stomach ferment the beans, altering their chemical composition and reducing their bitterness. Afterwards, the beans are excreted, collected, cleaned, and roasted for consumption. The Lely Discovery Collector is a robot designed to clean barns with solid or semi-solid floors. Instead of pushing manure, it vacuums it to avoid buildup. Its autonomous design allows it to move easily among animals and narrow aisles without cables or rails. It also sprays water to improve collection and maintain a more hygienic environment. Its compact system optimizes cleaning without disturbing the livestock. Sargassum is a floating marine algae that arrives annually on the Caribbean coasts, affecting tourism due to its massive accumulation. Inside these tangles lives the sargassum fish, whose scientific name is histrio. This small fish is perfectly camouflaged among the algae. It feeds on crustaceans and other organisms that live in the sargassum. Its body has colors and shapes that mimic the floating environment. Lions can eat so much in a single session that they become immobile for hours. An adult male can ingest more than 20 kilograms of meat in one meal. This represents up to 15% of its body weight. The abdominal distension caused by this intake limits their mobility. During that time, they usually rest and avoid any exertion. This behavior is common in the savanna, where hunting opportunities are scarce. This way, they take full advantage of each capture. This is the life cycle of the world's largest snail, the African snail. They can measure up to 20 centimeters long and 10 centimeters tall. The world's largest paintball is in Alexandria, Indiana. Its creator, Mike Carmichael, began the project in 1977. It all started with a simple baseball. Since then, he has added thousands of layers of paint. Today, it weighs close to 5,000 kilograms. Its circumference is around 3 meters. It is a curious attraction and a singular record. These are images of a Siberian husky waking up after being in 40 degrees below zero. These beautiful animals are characterized by their double-layered coat, which protects them from the cold without difficulty, as they can withstand extreme freezing temperatures. They have medium-length, erect ears and a brush-like tail. Their coloration can vary widely, from white to pure black. They are very active and athletic dogs that need daily physical exercise. Some orchids shoot pollen sacs called pollinia. These structures are sticky and adhere to the body of these. The mechanism is activated when the insect touches specific parts of the flower. In this way, the orchid ensures precise pollination. The pollinia travel with the bee to another flower. This system is more efficient than loose pollen. The reaction between bromine and aluminum is highly exothermic, releasing a large amount of heat. In this reaction, bromine acts as an oxidizer and aluminum as a reducer, generating an intense chemical transformation. The heat released is so high that it can produce visible flames in the test tube. This reaction forms aluminum bromide as the final product. When boiling water is thrown into the air in extremely cold conditions, below 20 degrees below zero, an immediate visual phenomenon occurs. The water rapidly evaporates and transforms into steam and ice crystals before touching the ground. This happens because the hot water disperses into fine droplets that freeze upon contact with the icy air. Ducks can hold their breath for about 25 seconds while searching for food underwater. Some species, such as the pochard or the lesser scaup, are expert divers and can submerge several meters deep. At the bottom of lakes and rivers, they capture insects, mollusks, and aquatic plants. A solar halo is an optical phenomenon caused by ice crystals in the atmosphere that form a luminous circle around the sun. It is sometimes accompanied by a circumzenithal arc, known as an inverted rainbow, curved upwards. A solar corona, formed by diffraction in water droplets, may also appear. In exceptional conditions, sundogs or false suns are observed, which seem to duplicate the sun. The monkey slug caterpillar, whose scientific name is Phobotron phthisium, belongs to the Limacodidae family. Its appearance is peculiar, with hairy protrusions that may look like legs. This strange look helps it confuse predators in its natural environment. Its protection lies in its urticating hairs, which can cause skin irritation. It is found in regions of the Americas, and its transformation into a moth is equally striking. LEGO sent 1,000 astronaut figures to the edge of space using stratospheric balloons. The figures traveled in a three-dimensional printed ship designed by European engineers. The balloons reached a great altitude before bursting. The Casio at 550 Janus was a revolutionary watch launched in 1984. It featured a touchscreen, something innovative for its time. Its most notable function was an integrated calculator that allowed users to enter numbers through gestures. Although its interface was simple, it represented a major breakthrough in the industry. Orangutans in captivity learn to fear snakes through specialized training. Since they have no instinctive fear, caretakers use fake snakes and act scared to teach them to react cautiously. The saltwater crocodile has the most powerful bite among living animals. Its strength reaches approximately 3,700 pounds per square inch, which equals 16,460 newtons. This pressure allows it to catch and tear its prey with great efficiency. Its jaw structure and specialized muscles make it a formidable predator. Car-jitsu is a variation of Brazilian jiu-jitsu practiced inside a car. Fighters must dominate their opponent without leaving the vehicle, taking advantage of the confined space and internal objects such as seat belts and seats. The matches have 2 rounds, starting from different positions inside the car. Points are earned for submission or positional advantage. Sea scallops, a type of mollusk similar to clams and oysters, move by clapping their shells in short bursts before tiring and returning to the ocean floor. The thousand-finger banana, scientifically known as Musa acuminata, is a species native to Indonesia. Its bunches can reach up to 4 meters in height and continue growing until they touch the ground. It stands out for producing hundreds or even thousands of fruits on a single stem. Its bananas are small and usually used for cooking rather than direct consumption. It is an impressive variety due to its high yield and size. Layang Layang Island, located in Malaysia, is home to the deepest underwater mailbox in the world. It is situated 40 meters below the surface, becoming a unique tourist attraction. Visitors can send postcards from this mailbox, protected in waterproof bags. The island is known for its biodiversity and crystal clear waters. Divers from around the world visit this place to explore its marine life. The technique of frying with hot sand is used in some Asian countries such as China and India. Instead of oil, coarse sand heated to high temperatures is used. This method allows uniform and quick cooking through heat transfer. It is a common practice in street markets and has been used effectively for generations. Horses develop a thicker coat in winter to protect themselves from the cold. With the arrival of spring, this hair begins to shed naturally. To help with the process, caretakers use special brushes and scrapers. The pufferfish defends itself by inflating its body through the intake of large amounts of water or air. Its stomach is extremely flexible, allowing it to increase its size rapidly. When the danger passes, it expels the water or air and returns to its normal size. Eccentric Manor is an artisanal jewelry brand with an unusual focus. All its pieces revolve around the image of the human eye. It offers personalized rings and necklaces based on photographs sent by customers. Thus, you can carry the eye of a special person with you. Each piece is handmade with resin. The brand stands out for its unique and emotional aesthetic. Hypnosis is a real phenomenon that can be induced in susceptible people through suggestion. It is not total mind control, but can influence perception and behavior. It is used in therapies to treat anxiety, pain, and other disorders. Although some shows display surprising actions under hypnosis, the person retains a certain degree of control. The Xiaomi CyberDog 2 is a quadruped robot inspired by the Doberman breed. It weighs 8.9 kilograms and has an RGB camera, depth sensors, LiDAR, and ultrasonic sensors to perceive its environment. It can recognize human faces and respond to gestures. It can also follow its owner and recover from falls. Its advanced artificial intelligence allows it to interact smoothly. The Orange and Ham Pizza is a creation by Bubba Pizza, an Australian pizzeria. This combination includes orange slices on a traditional base with ham. It has generated mixed reactions due to its unusual flavor. Some compare it to the controversial Hawaiian pizza. Bubba Pizza is known for experimenting with uncommon ingredients. The Darvaza gas crater, known as the Door to Hell, is located in Turkmenistan and has been burning for 50 years. It originated in 1971 when a gas drilling operation collapsed, creating a massive crater. To prevent the release of toxic gases, geologists decided to ignite the methane, but the flames never went out. Luicho is a brand specialized in anamorphic cups that display a fusion of barrier grid animation and anamorphic projection on fine porcelain. The distorted images on the saucer are cleverly reconstructed through reflection on the surface of the cup, while the golden reflection consists of parallel lines that selectively reflect elements of the pattern. Wingtip vortices are circular patterns of rotating air. They form when an aircraft's wing generates lift. This occurs due to the pressure difference between the top and bottom of the wing. Air moves toward the tips, creating a swirling flow. These vortices increase induced drag. They can affect the stability of other nearby aircraft. The Hydrotenophysis, known as the bubble snail, is a marine mollusk that belongs to the Oplustridae family. It inhabits shallow tropical waters and can reach up to 6 centimeters in length. During the day, it buries itself in the sand for protection, and at night it emerges when it is most visible to divers. The Donkervoort F-22 is a limited production sports car designed for high performance. It accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in only 2.5 seconds and reaches a maximum speed of 290 kilometers per hour. Its chassis combines thin-walled tubular steel with carbon fiber, giving it twice the rigidity of the previous model, the D8 Gran Turismo Homologato. Its lightweight, only 750 kilograms, contributes to its impressive performance. The Sculpture Horizons is located in Kaipara, New Zealand, within Gibbs Farm. It was designed by Neil Dawson, a New Zealand sculptor known for his suspended art. The work simulates a sheet of paper floating over the landscape. It is made of painted steel and plays with perspective and optical illusion. Death Valley, in the southwest of California, is one of the hottest places on Earth. The highest recorded temperature was 54.4 degrees Celsius, measured in July of 2013 at Furnace Creek. Higher readings, such as 56.7 degrees in 1913, have been reported, but their accuracy is debated. This valley is known for its extreme climate, dryness, and low altitude. It is the lowest, hottest, and driest place in North America. Its desert landscape attracts scientists and tourists alike. Melissa Rauff made history in Miss England by competing without makeup, becoming the first finalist to do so in 94 years. Her decision aimed to challenge traditional beauty standards. Rare cases have been reported in the United States and Canada of young squirrels whose tails are stuck together by pine sap. This occurs when they huddle together in the nest and the hardened sticky substance accidentally joins them. The phenomenon is reminiscent of the rat king, where the tails of rodents become entangled. To separate them, specialists sedate them and carefully peel off the hair. The Bull Cyborg Core is a drill accessory that uses lasers to improve drilling precision. It projects circular patterns on the surface, allowing the user to verify the alignment of the drill bit. Capsule hotels in Japan are an economical and efficient lodging alternative in cities with limited space. They usually cost around $5 per night, depending on the location. Each capsule has ventilation, adjustable lighting, and USB ports for the guest's comfort. Some have curtains or sliding doors for more privacy. They do not have sound insulation, so guests are advised to speak quietly. In the Sierra Salvada, between Burgos and Alava, a phenomenon known as the cloud waterfall occurs. Fog accumulates in the Lhasa Valley due to the effect of thermal inversion, which traps cold, humid air. When the south wind blows, this fog gently rises to the edge of the cliff. Upon reaching the summit, it descends down the slope like a gigantic white waterfall. John Roos, an Estonian slackline athlete, managed to cross the Strait of Messina on a slackline. The line measured 3,646 meters, surpassing the previous world record of 2,700 meters. Roos completed the crossing in nearly 3 hours, facing strong winds and ocean currents. His feat was impressive, but a fall in the last 80 meters prevented it from being an official world record. To validate a slackline record, the walk must be completed without falling. Robots specialized in navigating mazes use advanced sensors and algorithms to detect obstacles and make decisions in real time. Thanks to artificial intelligence, they can find the most efficient route in milliseconds. They often use cameras, ultrasonic sensors, and microcontrollers, such as Arduino, to improve accuracy. The time to complete a maze depends on its size and complexity. Some models have done it in seconds, demonstrating the speed of these systems. At first glance, it is very difficult to distinguish the size of the sun in the sky, since the beam of light from our star occupies much of what we see. If you use special glasses, this is its actual size, smaller than you might think. The Tail Orchestra was created by Pedigree in collaboration with BBDO New York. This experiment used sensors attached to dogs' tails to capture the rhythm of their movements. The data was converted into musical notes in real time, creating a symphony based on their happiness. The performance was carried out by the Polish National Radio Symphony Orchestra. Ice skates are footwear designed to glide over frozen surfaces. They are used in sports such as figure skating, ice hockey, and speed skating. Their main feature is the metal blade, generally made of stainless steel, which allows smooth gliding. There are different types depending on their use, with variations in the shape and size of the blade. The Sony Ryan Pocket 5 is a portable device that regulates temperature in a personalized way. It uses a thermoelectric module and smart sensors to monitor body temperature, humidity, and movement. It can cool or heat depending on environmental conditions. Its compact design allows it to be worn comfortably under clothing and controlled through a mobile application or automatically. In some zoos, dogs help cheetah cubs in captivity adapt better. Cheetahs tend to be shy and nervous, so dogs provide companionship and confidence. By interacting with them, the cubs learn to socialize and feel safer. Queen ants can live between 10 and 30 years, depending on the species. They are responsible for laying hundreds of thousands or even millions of eggs throughout their lives. Worker ants, on the other hand, have an average lifespan of a few weeks to a few years. Unlike queens, workers usually do not lay eggs and are responsible for defending and maintaining the colony. The diabolical ironclad beetle, whose scientific name is Phleodes diabolicus, is one of the toughest insects in the world. Its extremely hard exoskeleton allows it to withstand up to 39,000 times its own weight. Due to the fusion of its elytra, it acts as armor that protects it from predators and crushing forces. It cannot fly, but its structure allows it to survive immense pressure. It has been proven that it can resist the weight of a car without suffering damage. The knee kicker is a tool used in carpet installation. Its purpose is to properly attach the carpet to the base, ensuring it fits tightly without wrinkles. It works by applying controlled pressure with the knee on a padded handle and a toothed head that helps stretch and secure the carpet against the wall or edge. Some restaurants have incorporated digital menus that project three-dimensional images of the dishes onto the table. Using augmented reality, customers can see the size and presentation of the food before ordering. One of the best-known devices is HoloLens, which does not require special glasses. Chameleons have specialized feet called zygodactyls. Their limbs are divided into two parts, like a pincer. On the front legs, one side has 2 toes and the other 3, while on the back legs it is the opposite. This structure helps them grasp branches firmly. Thanks to this adaptation, they can move with stability in their arboreal environment. This is a replica of the Pyramid of Giza built in the yard of a house by a couple in the town of Ostinka, Russia. The pyramid is 9 meters high and another 9 meters deep. They built the replica by stacking concrete blocks over 2 years. The total weight of the blocks reached 400 tons. Although it may seem like a strange decoration, those who designed it claim that it is a pyramid with healing and protective powers capable of saving the Earth. The Neutrino Power Cube is a device based on neutrinovoltaic technology that seeks to convert invisible radiation into electricity. Its development promises a clean and decentralized source of energy. However, its large-scale viability is still in the experimental phase. Although its concept is innovative, more scientific tests and validations are required. If perfected, it could revolutionize energy supply. Strawberries begin their development from pollinated flowers. Then the green fruit starts to grow and changes color over time. As it ripens, it turns bright red and acquires its characteristic sweet flavor. Its juicy texture develops in the final stages. During the process, strawberries increase in size and sugar concentration. The three-dimensional giant cat billboard in Shinjuku, Tokyo, is a high-resolution curved screen. Its design creates an impressive three-dimensional effect when viewed from a specific angle. From other positions, it appears only as a curved screen without the visual effect. This type of digital advertising is becoming increasingly common in Japan. The smallest window in the world is located in Toledo, Spain, on Celeria Street. It is situated in the Casa de Mesa, an ancient building of the city. The window is framed in stone and has an inscription in Arabic calligraphy. Lito Lefford is a Japanese artist who transforms fallen leaves into delicate works of art through a detailed cutting technique. He began creating these pieces in 2020, and his work has gained international recognition for its precision and creativity. Each leaf becomes a unique scene, reflecting natural landscapes or characters. His art is ephemeral but captures the essence of autumn and the beauty of nature. Some crabs, such as the fiddler crab, create little sand balls while searching for food. They use their claws to pick up sand and filter organic matter and nutrients. Then they expel the remaining sand, forming small spheres. This behavior is common on beaches in Australia and Southeast Asia. During low tide, thousands of these balls can be seen on the sand. The fuel tanks of commercial airplanes are located in the wings. These are hollow structures with internal sections to distribute weight. This helps maintain the aircraft's balance and stability during flight. It also optimizes space inside the fuselage for passengers and cargo. The Rothschild's orchid, whose scientific name is Paphiopedilum rothschildianum, is a rare and highly valued plant. It is native to Borneo and stands out for its unique flowering with horizontally extended petals. Its cultivation is difficult, which contributes to its high price in the collector's market. Specimens have been recorded costing between $800 and $2,800. Far Glory Ocean Park in Taiwan offers a unique mermaid show. The performers can hold their breath underwater for long periods. The show is one of the park's most popular attractions. The Osborne 1 was the first commercial portable computer launched in 1981. Although it was considered portable, it weighed around 11 kilograms. It featured 64 kilobytes of random access memory, a minimal amount by today's standards. Its design included a small 5-inch screen. It was difficult to transport, but it revolutionized the computer industry. Jelj Sherpa became a true hero when he found an unconscious climber on Mount Everest. He gave him oxygen, placed him on his back, and walked 6 hours non-stop down the mountain until saving him. The Poecilotheria metallica is a metallic blue tarantula native to India. Its color comes from nanostructures in its skin that reflect light. It inhabits deciduous forests and is critically endangered. The loss of its habitat threatens its survival. Salt is mainly obtained by evaporating seawater in salt flats. First, seawater is pumped into large ponds where it is left to evaporate slowly under the sun. As the water evaporates, salt crystals form on the bottom. These crystals are collected, cleaned, and processed to remove impurities. This method has been used for centuries and is effective for large-scale salt production. The sage grouse, also called the greater sage grouse, is a bird from the Phasianidae family. It inhabits western Canada and northwestern United States, especially in sagebrush shrublands. It feeds on leaves, flowers, and insects. During spring, males perform striking courtship displays to attract females. Penitents are formations of hardened snow and ice that appear in high-altitude regions. Their name comes from their resemblance to hooded figures in religious processions. They form through sublimation, where ice evaporates without turning into liquid water. They can reach several meters in height and are found mainly in the Andes. Their orientation follows the position of the sun, which influences their development. These structures are an impressive natural phenomenon. DOB is a company that creates miniature figures through three-dimensional scanning and resin printing. They use advanced technology to capture images from multiple angles and convert them into three-dimensional models. The process allows obtaining a detailed replica of the scanned person. These figures are available in different sizes and prices. The smallest models can cost around $95. This is how instant ramen is made. First, a machine mixes flour, salt, and water to create a dough. Another machine cuts the dough into thin noodles that travel into a container. There they are steamed and dehydrated. Finally, they are packaged together with seasonings in disposable containers. Letrans is an impressive modified car that transforms into a robot thanks to the engineering of the Turkish company Levision. Its best-known model is called Antimon. Although it cannot be driven like a conventional car, its transformation is fully functional through remote control. The frog Glyphoglossus molossus is a common species found in Indochina, specifically in countries such as Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. It lives in forests located 400 meters above sea level. Due to its ability to inflate, it is known as the balloon frog. Its population is threatened by habitat loss and by being consumed as food. Ryder Calm Down created a water printer for his truck. He used a Raspberry Pi and a system of electronic valves. These valves release water in specific patterns as the vehicle moves. It works like a dot matrix printer, but uses water instead of ink. The system allows creative water-based printing on the ground. The sculpture called the Bather was created by German artist Oliver Voss and was temporarily installed in Hamburg's Binnenalster Lake. The work, 20 meters long and weighing 2 tons, represented a semi-submerged woman in a relaxed attitude. It was exhibited for 10 days in the summer of 2011 as part of an advertising campaign. The material used was foam and polyethylene, designed to float without sinking. The flamboyant cuttlefish, known as Metasepia pfefferi, is a cephalopod that inhabits the waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Its skin can rapidly change color in a striking way, allowing it to camouflage itself and deter predators. It also uses these color changes to communicate with other cuttlefish, especially during courtship. It is found in sandy and muddy areas near Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and Australia. This species is highly valued in aquariums for its unique appearance. Despite its beauty, it is difficult to keep in captivity due to its specific needs. The Hikoe is a device created by scientists in the United States to stop hiccups. It works through forced inspiratory suction by drinking water with a special straw. This stimulates the phrenic and vagus nerves, stopping the hiccup spasms. Its effectiveness is 92% according to studies, and its design is simple and easy to use. The Rimac Nevera R is the production car with the fastest acceleration recorded to date. This electric hypercar reaches 100 kilometers per hour in 1.7 seconds. It reaches 200 in 3.21 seconds. And it reaches 400 kilometers per hour in 17.95 seconds. Its performance positions it as a world leader in acceleration. The American woodcock, also known as the timber doodle, is a bird with a robust body, short legs, and a long beak. Its peculiar way of walking resembles a dance, a movement that has intrigued observers. It is believed that this behavior may help it find insects underground or be part of its courtship display. It may also occur when the bird is nervous or alert. Its habitat includes wetlands and forests. Approximately 100,000 commercial flights are carried out daily around the world. This figure includes domestic and international flights that connect cities and continents. The air network is crucial for trade, tourism, and global mobility. Airlines operate thousands of planes that transport millions of passengers and cargo. Each flight contributes to a dynamic and complex network that keeps the world interconnected. The lover's toilet was designed for couples who enjoy doing absolutely everything together, even going to the bathroom. It is ecological since one single flush cleans both parts. Numbers were not created by a single person, but emerged in different civilizations. The Sumerians and Egyptians developed numerical systems more than 5,000 years ago to count and measure. Over time, the Greeks and Indians improved these systems with advanced concepts. The introduction of zero was a major breakthrough in numeration. Numbers were used in mathematics, astronomy, and trade. Today, they remain essential in everyday life. Giant pandas spend between 12 and 16 hours a day eating bamboo. Despite having a digestive system similar to that of carnivores, their diet consists almost entirely of this plant. They can digest only about 17% of the bamboo they consume. Therefore, they must eat large amounts to obtain the necessary energy. Because of their low-nutrient diet, giant pandas have a slow metabolism, which makes them calm and inactive animals. In June of 2025, Tesla made a historic delivery from its factory in Texas. A Model Y vehicle drove itself out and went to the customer's house in Austin. The journey lasted approximately 30 minutes. The entire route was done in full self-driving mode. There was no human intervention at any time. The Pelvi Liberty is a flying car developed by the Dutch company Pelvi. It can reach speeds of up to 180 kilometers per hour and has a 200 horsepower engine. It has received permission to drive on European roads, although it still requires certification to fly legally. The red eye effect in photos occurs when the flash reflects off the retina, which contains blood vessels. The intense light bounces back to the camera with a reddish tone. This is more common in low-light environments when the pupil is dilated. It does not always happen, as it depends on the angle of the light and the eye structure. The American Academy of Ophthalmology notes that the absence of a red reflex could indicate an eye problem. Balenciaga presented a bracelet that imitates common adhesive tape. It was revealed during Paris Fashion Week in March of 2024. The accessory has the brand's name engraved on it. Its price is around $1,200. Balenciaga often transforms everyday objects into luxury items. The Mimica Touch is an innovative cap that helps determine the freshness of food. It uses temperature-sensitive gel technology to indicate whether a liquid is still in good condition. If the surface feels smooth, the product is fresh. If bumps are felt, it has started to spoil. The Carderock Division of the Naval Surface Warfare Center in Bethesda, Maryland, is a United States Navy facility dedicated to naval research. Within its laboratories is the David Taylor Model Basin, a complex of tanks for water tests. These facilities study the behavior of vessels under different oceanic conditions. Thanks to advanced technology, aspects such as stability, resistance, and hydrodynamic design are analyzed. Jellyfish Lake is located in Palau, an island nation in the Pacific. It is isolated from the ocean and is home to millions of golden jellyfish. These jellyfish evolved without predators and lost the ability to sting. The lake is famous for allowing swimming among harmless jellyfish. Dana McGregor, a Californian surfer, has gained fame for teaching children to surf alongside his trained goats. His first surfing goat, Goatee, began riding waves in 2011, starting a peculiar tradition. Cleopatra, the last queen of Egypt, was known for her intelligence and linguistic skills. She was the first of her dynasty to speak ancient Egyptian, in addition to Greek. She is also said to have mastered other languages such as Hebrew, Aramaic, Syriac, Median, Parthian, and Arabic. Her ability to communicate with different peoples strengthened her leadership. Hidden Beach, also called Lover's Beach, is located in the Marianas Islands off the coast of Nayarit, Mexico. It can only be accessed by swimming through a natural tunnel, and when the tide is high, diving may be required. Studies indicate that the cavity was formed by marine erosion on volcanic rock over thousands of years. Some sources mention that ancient military practices may have influenced its appearance. The Death Road is a dangerous highway located in Bolivia, in the Yungas region. It connects La Paz with Coroico and is approximately 80 kilometers long. It is famous for its narrowness, steep cliffs, and lack of safety barriers. In 1995, the Inter-American Development Bank classified it as the most dangerous road in the world. For years, it was the main transport route with a high risk of accidents. Today, it is mostly used for tourism and extreme cycling. The Monstera deliciosa is a tropical fruit grown in Madeira, Portugal. Its flavor combines notes of banana, pineapple, and mango, making it highly appreciated. Its skin has hexagonal scales that come off when it ripens. It should be consumed only when ripe, as when green it contains calcium oxalate, which irritates the mouth and lips. Its elongated shape and exotic texture make it unique. The Flemish giant rabbit is one of the largest and oldest breeds of domestic rabbit. It originated in the 16th century in the Flanders region, which covers parts of Belgium, France, and the Netherlands. It was developed through selective crosses of large specimens to improve meat and fur production. Artificial selection allowed consolidation of traits such as size, docility, and resistance. Although it is also raised as a pet today, its origin was productive. The visual effect in which helicopter blades appear to be static occurs when the rotation speed matches the camera's frame rate. This phenomenon happens because each frame captures the blades in the same position repeatedly, even though their rotor spins rapidly. The synchronization creates the illusion of stillness. The Italian team Carmageddon created the lowest car in the world with only 20 centimeters of height. To achieve it, they cut the body of a Fiat Panda and reduced its structure to a minimum. The driver must lie down inside the vehicle and control it with a remote system. Since there is no space for a steering wheel, the direction is managed with a special mechanism. The Plain of Jars is located in Xiankuang, Laos, and contains thousands of stone jars distributed across several sites. They are estimated to be up to 2,000 years old. Their origin remains uncertain, although it is believed they were used in funerary rituals. Other theories suggest functions such as storage or water collection, but there is no solid evidence. The site remains one of the great archaeological mysteries of Southeast Asia. Fetal microchimerism occurs when fetal cells remain in the mother's body after pregnancy. These cells can lodge in organs such as the heart, liver, and brain. Their ability to regenerate tissues and organs has been studied, as they may assist in repair processes. However, research also explores their possible link to autoimmune diseases. Some of these cells can persist for decades, even for an entire lifetime. Silver is one of the best conductors of electricity and heat among metals. Its high thermal conductivity allows it to transfer heat quickly. When touching ice, silver accelerates its melting due to rapid heat transfer. In 1993, Don Calhoun, a Chicago Bulls fan, made a 75-foot shot on his first attempt and won $1 million. The crowd erupted in celebration, and Michael Jordan hugged him along with other players. Initially, the insurance company refused to pay the prize, citing his previous basketball experience. However, the sponsors intervened and ensured that Calhoun would receive $50,000 annually for 20 years. The Amazon River is the most voluminous river in the world and also the longest, with approximately 7,020 kilometers. Historically, the Nile River was considered the longest, but recent studies have confirmed that the Amazon surpasses it. Its flow is the greatest on the planet, carrying an impressive volume of about 209,000 cubic meters of water per second. This river is vital for biodiversity, as it is home to a vast number of species. Its influence extends to the global climate. The holm oak is a tree native to the Mediterranean region and common in Italy. It is an evergreen oak that can reach up to 30 meters in height. Its dense, leafy crown gives it an impressive appearance. Sweden is the country with the most islands in the world, with a total of 267,570. Most of these islands are small, and many are uninhabited. Some are located in the Baltic Sea, while others are found in lakes and rivers. Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, has more than twice as much water as Earth. Its surface is covered by a thick layer of ice, and beneath it is believed to lie a global ocean of liquid water. This environment could harbor conditions suitable for life. The interaction between the water and the moon's rocky core may generate essential chemical processes. Its study is key in the search for life beyond Earth. The road printer is an innovative brick paving machine with electric technology. Its most advanced version, the Road Printer Echo, runs on a lithium battery, operating for up to 1 week on a single charge. It can pave streets from 1 to 7 meters wide in a single pass. Workers place the bricks into the machine, and it distributes them precisely. Its design reduces physical effort and speeds up the construction process. Beer competitions have gained great popularity in recent years. Events such as the Beard and Mustache Championship bring together participants with extravagant styles. Some beards are inspired by the Industrial Revolution, while others aim for more creative forms. Contestants often complement their style with themed costumes. There are classic categories and others that reward originality. Cats have sebaceous glands on their face, ears, and neck. When they rub their head against objects, they release pheromones to mark their territory. This behavior also allows them to communicate with other cats. Besides territoriality, it can be a sign of trust and affection. Many cats do this with their owners as a sign of closeness. The raven is one of the most intelligent birds in the world. They are known for their ability to use tools such as small branches or sticks, and they can even imitate a variety of sounds, including human voices. The World Lumberjack Championship is held every year in Hayward, Wisconsin. It is an international event with participants from the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. The competition includes sawing, chopping, speed climbing, and log rolling events. In total, 21 contests test the lumberjack skills. The winners receive combined prizes of more than $50,000. Urban Theory is a dance company recognized for its innovation in urban dance. Its style combines precise movements with a strong musical connection. They have gained international recognition for their visually striking performances. They merge different dance genres to create dynamic and unique experiences. Vincent Ball is a Belgian artist who creates illustrations using the projected shadows of everyday objects. His technique, called shadowology, transforms simple silhouettes into creative scenes. His works have gained popularity on social media for their ingenuity and unique style. Through his art, he combines light and shadow to bring surprising characters and landscapes to life. The artist Les Souls has developed a unique technique in which his paintings react to fire. When a flame is brought close, surprising visual effects emerge. This gives the impression that the artworks come to life. It is believed that he uses special pigments that respond to heat, although his exact method remains a mystery. Low-Cost Cosplay is a content creator famous for his ingenious costumes made with inexpensive materials. His cosplays may seem like a joke, but his creativity has made him stand out. He has achieved success on social media for his unique and fun style. With simple yet imaginative designs, he competes with much more elaborate costumes. His ability to transform everyday objects into surprising costumes is admirable. Some giant tarantulas, such as the Lasiodora and Monocentropus species, have been observed living with tiny frogs like Chiasmoclides ventrimaculata. This relationship is a case of symbiosis. The spiders protect the frogs from predators, and in return, the frogs eat insects that could consume the spider's eggs. Both species benefit from sharing the same habitat. The most common belly buttons are innies and outies, although there are less common variants such as spiral-shaped ones. Their form depends on factors such as genetics and the healing process of the umbilical cord at birth. There is no specific medical category for spiral belly buttons, but they present no functional differences from other types. Val Valentino, known as the Masked Magician, gained fame in the 1990s by revealing magic secrets on television. His show demonstrated techniques used by famous magicians, sparking controversy within the magic community. Despite the criticism, it attracted great public attention. For years, he kept his identity secret to avoid retaliation. Marble is a metamorphic rock formed by the recrystallization of calcium carbonate. It can be calcitic or dolomitic, depending on its composition. Its crystalline structure gives it shine and a variety of colors depending on the minerals present. It is highly valued in architecture, sculpture, and design for its elegance and strength. However, it is porous and can deteriorate with acids, so it requires care. The Sky Lodge Adventure Suites is a suspended hotel in the Sacred Valley of the Incas, near Cusco, Peru. Its rooms are hanging capsules fixed to a rock wall about 400 meters high. Each capsule has transparent polycarbonate walls that offer panoramic views of the valley. Guests access it via a via ferrata or zipline. The accommodation includes gourmet dinner and breakfast. Porter Ballard is a talented jump rope performer and acrobat recognized in international competitions. His videos show impressive combinations of acrobatics and rope jumping. He has participated in the American National Rope Championship, standing out for his skill and creativity. Disco Foot is a show that combines soccer, ballet, and disco music, created by the Pompidou Center and the Ballet of Lorraine in France. In this sport, players follow a preset choreography and must dance to the rhythm of the music while playing. They cannot run, which adds difficulty and style to the competition. Scoring goals is not the only goal. Doing it elegantly also matters. Dung beetles are coprophagous insects, meaning they feed on excrement. They prefer the dung of large mammals such as cows or elephants. With it, they form balls that they mold with their front legs. They then bury them to consume later or as food for their larvae. A reduced gravity aircraft allows the experience of brief periods of weightlessness. It is used to train astronauts, conduct research, and film movies. Its trajectory is parabolic, creating moments of free fall. The aircraft descends and then reduces its thrust, simulating the absence of gravity. In those moments, the occupants feel the same sensation as in space. Standard videos usually have between 24 and 60 frames per second. Cinema uses 24 frames per second, while television and video games can reach 60 frames per second for greater smoothness. Some advanced cameras record at 1,000 frames per second or more, capturing details imperceptible to the human eye. Filmed in Indiana, United States, what you see is not pollen, but cottonwood fluff. This fluff is actually a dispersion of seeds. Trees of the genus Populus produce it in the spring. Its cottony appearance is often mistaken for snow or pollen. However, it does not directly cause allergies. In 2018, the 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO became the most expensive car ever sold, reaching $70 million. This iconic model, acquired by businessman David McNeil, is one of the most exclusive vehicles in history. Its impeccable condition and its victory in the 1964 Tour de France automobile increased its value. Wow is a modern cabin designed by Hello Wood, inspired by treehouses. Its structure combines simple shapes and natural materials to offer a cozy space. It has adjustable legs that allow it to be raised above the ground. This provides a panoramic view and greater integration with the environment. The Race for Jockeys on Foot is a charity tradition organized by the Jockey Club of Peru since 1960. In this event, jockeys put aside their horses and compete by running on foot. The track has a distance of 100 meters flat. It is held at the Monterrico Racecourse in Lima. The atmosphere is festive and attracts many spectators. The mudskipper is a fish of the Gobiidae family with a long, laterally compressed body. Its size ranges between 15 and 30 centimeters. What is curious about this species is that it spends much of the day out of the water, breathing through its skin, mouth mucosa, and pharynx. This adaptation only works in humid environments, so it remains in muddy areas. The Large Hadron Collider is the largest and most powerful particle accelerator in the world. It is located on the border between Switzerland and France and had an approximate cost of $10 billion, making it one of the most expensive scientific objects on the planet. Its design allows the study of the foundations of physics and the origin of the universe. It has been key in discoveries such as the Higgs boson. Its construction required international collaboration and advanced technology. This is what happens if you take your leg out during a helicopter ride. The current is so strong that it temporarily deforms the skin. The Inuit designed snow goggles more than 2,000 years ago to protect themselves from the sun's reflection on the ice. They were made of bone, driftwood, or walrus ivory with narrow slits that reduced glare. Their design helped prevent snow blindness, a common problem in the Arctic. The ostrich is the largest bird in the world and has extremely strong legs. It can run at speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, making it an agile and fast runner. Its legs are also its best defense, as they can deliver very powerful kicks. A single strike can cause serious injuries, even to predators like lions. Its sharp claws increase the effectiveness of its attack. Some species of amphipods have translucent or transparent bodies, allowing them to camouflage themselves in the ocean to avoid detection by predators. These small crustaceans live in various marine and freshwater ecosystems. Their ability to blend with their environment is a key survival strategy. Hyalite opal is a transparent natural mineral that becomes fluorescent under ultraviolet light. Its greenish glow is due to traces of uranium in its composition. Although industrial versions exist for decoration, this mineral does occur in nature. Aloe vera is a succulent plant with leaves that store water and have spines on the edges to reduce moisture loss. It can survive long periods without water, especially in winter. Its thick leaves indicate good hydration, while thin and wrinkled ones show dehydration. Although it tolerates drought, it needs moderate watering to stay healthy. The suits used by electrical workers are insulating and arc flash resistant. They are manufactured with materials like aramid or treated cotton to prevent burns and electric shocks. Their design allows operation near energized wiring without direct contact. The venom of the golden scorpion is one of the most expensive liquids in the world, reaching up to $30 million per liter. Its high price is due to its rarity and medical applications. It contains chlorotoxins that can attach to cancer cells and help detect tumors. It is also being studied for use in treatments for cancer and diabetes. Its extraction is complex and requires specialized techniques. Glows are optical phenomena that resemble circular rainbows and are usually observed from high altitudes. They form when sunlight is scattered backward as it passes through very small water droplets in clouds or fog. They generally appear around the observer's shadow, such as from a plane or a mountain. Their formation depends on the position of the sun and atmospheric conditions. On the island of Koh Phangan in Thailand, local inhabitants built a floating soccer field in 1986. It is located in Phang Nga Bay and was originally made with wooden planks. Over time, the structure was improved with more resistant materials. This field has become a symbol of perseverance and a tourist attraction. The islanders' passion for soccer led them to play in unique conditions. The saiga antelope is a mammal that inhabits the steppes of Central Asia and is critically endangered. Its population has drastically declined in recent decades. Its flexible nose helps filter dust, moisten the air, and regulate temperature. These adaptations allow it to survive in extreme climates. Illegal hunting and habitat destruction have affected its numbers. In 2003, its population dropped to 6% compared to the previous decade. Digga is an Australian cat famous for her surprising abilities. She achieved a Guinness record for performing 24 tricks in 1 minute, surpassing her previous mark of 20. Among her tricks are jumping over obstacles, walking on planks, and riding a skateboard. She was rescued from a shelter and trained by Robert Dalwett, a feline training specialist. The maximum time a Tamagotchi has remained alive varies depending on the version and the care it receives. In some models, 1 day on Earth equals 1 year for the virtual pet. They can generally live between 25 and 28 days before restarting their cycle. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is an Icelandic reality show starring cats. Its name is a play on words inspired by Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The show follows the lives of 4 kittens in a house specially designed for them. Viewers can watch them live on YouTube 24 hours a day. It has become a media phenomenon in Iceland with thousands of followers. Spy Hippo is a spy robot designed to observe hippos in their natural habitat. It is used in documentaries to capture close-up footage, especially underwater. Thanks to its design, it can get close without disturbing the animal's behavior. It has revealed fascinating habits of these large mammals. The lips of manatees are prehensile, and each side moves independently, as if they had fingers. These are the blue ice caves under the glaciers of Iceland. They form in summer when the sun melts the ice, creating tunnels that can be visited in winter. The western marsh harrier is a bird of prey that inhabits wetlands in Europe, Africa, and Asia. Its elegant flight and intense gaze make it stand out among other birds in its environment. Blue whales have the slowest heart rate in the animal kingdom. During their dives, their heartbeat decreases to 2 beats per minute to conserve oxygen. When they surface, their heart rate accelerates to 37 beats per minute. This mechanism allows them to make long dives without exhaustion. The elephant fish, also called elephant chimera or long-nosed chimera, lives in the deep waters of the Atlantic Ocean. It is usually found between 500 and 1,000 meters deep, though it can reach up to 4,000 meters. Its body measures up to 140 centimeters and has a light brown to whitish tone. It has narrow pectoral fins that help it move. Its most striking feature is its elongated pointed nose, giving it an appearance similar to that of an elephant. Electric line markers are specialized machines used for painting streets and roads. They run on high-performance batteries that allow extended use. Their technology ensures precise paint application. They're ideal for road marking on different surfaces. Some models can operate both indoors and outdoors. The time zone system was established to organize time globally, making it easier to coordinate activities across different regions. Each time zone covers 15 degrees of longitude since the Earth rotates 360 degrees in 24 hours, resulting in 24 standard time zones. Each one is centered on a main meridian, with the Greenwich meridian as the reference point. The use of before Christ and after Christ comes from the convention in Western chronology that sets the birth of Jesus Christ as the historical reference point. This designation became popular in the 6th century thanks to the monk Dionysius Exiguus and has been widely adopted in Western chronology to date historical events. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe so you don't miss more interesting content. Leave your comments and click on any of these videos. See you next time.